Are you one of the individuals who's been trying severally to come to the United Kingdom to work and live here? You have tried different pathways. You have tried the study pathway. You have tried the skilled worker visa where you put in application to care homes, care companies for visa sponsorship, and you have not been successful. So I bring you this golden opportunity that will work out for you if you give it a try. And this opportunity I'm talking about is religious worker visa. Under this religious worker visa video, I'm going to be talking about what this visa is all about. I'll be talking about the eligibility. I'll be talking about the required document for you to make your application, and I'll be talking about who can actually apply and come with you under this visa, whether your family can come with you. And this video is also going to cover extending your visa and what you need to do to remain in the United Kingdom. So we are going to be discussing these things and everything in between the line. So in case you're new to my YouTube channel, my name is Steven Nojo, and on this channel, I talk about all things traveling abroad, settling abroad, work and job opportunities abroad, give immigration updates of various countries, and I discuss several things that I know would profit my viewers. So if this is what you would like to see whenever you come on YouTube, kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and kindly like and share with your friends. So the good thing about liking videos is that when you like this video, YouTube will recommend it to other people to watch, and that will encourage the channel to grow. So please kindly like my content. Let us delve right into this. So just before we delve right into the video, I want you to know that there are 1,001 way to come to the United Kingdom. But unfortunately, people just focus on the very popular ones like the student visa, the student route, the skilled worker where you apply to companies, especially care companies. There are several ways that you can use to come to the United Kingdom, and people are not giving many of these ways a try. Meanwhile, other countries are actually using this means to come to the United Kingdom. I've actually met with a couple of persons who have, come to the UK through different kind of visas, and I'll be surprised. So there's that kind of visa, like this, like the charity work visa. I have seen a couple of persons who have used that to come to the United. But I'm very happy that we are actually exposing all of these pathways to people to see, so people can explore them and come to the UK. Like this particular one, religious worker visa, we also have religious minister. So they are very, very easy way and cheap way to come to the UK. If coming to the UK to work and live is your dream. So one good thing about this visa is that you can come with your family, and when you're in UK you can extend this visa, like it's not bound like the charity or the volunteer visa. You are free to do so many things. You can work, you can pick up a second job. So I will be talking to you about this visa. Make sure you stick around and watch this video to the end. So, what is this visa about? Religious worker visa. What is it about? This visa is a kind of visa that allows individuals from various parts of the world to enter and live, work and live in the United Kingdom with the promise that they will pick up a position as a missionary or a religious minister in the UK. Very importantly to mention is that this visa lasts for a maximum period of 3 years. It lasts for a maximum period of 3 years. So when you first get your first visa, it could be for a year, it could be for 24 months. That's 2 years. So you can extend it to the maximum period of 3 years. And the good thing is that under this visa, before your visa expires, you can actually switch to other visas. So that means if you enter the United Kingdom with this particular visa, and along the way you are able to secure a work visa, a skilled worker visa, for instance, if you're able to secure a job with a different company or even with care, and they grant you sponsorship, then you can actually switch to that other visa and continue to live in the UK. So it's different from charity worker visa where you are unable to actually switch. Under this one, you can switch to other visas. So, what are the eligibilities? What do you need to be able to qualify to apply for this visa? So, number one, you must obtain a certificate of sponsorship from a sponsoring religious organization in the United Kingdom. So, that certificate of sponsorship will actually contain a unique reference number that you will use when you are putting in for your application for the visa. So, that certificate of sponsorship, COS, is the first thing. Is very, very important. How do you get this COS? You can get this COS from religious body in the UK. You can look that up on Google. Just search religious organization sponsoring visa for religious worker visa, and many of them will spring up, and then you can begin to apply to them. When you apply to them and they agree to sponsor you, they will apply to the home office, and home office will grant them the license. And some of them already have the license, and they will just apply and give you the certificate of sponsorship, which you will use to make your application. So the number two eligibility requirement is that you must have enough money in your account to show that you can actually take care of yourself while you are in the United Kingdom. So that's proof of fund. You must show some amount of money to state that when you come to the UK, you can take care of your immediate needs. And that amount of money is about £1,270. £1,270 must be in your account for a period of 28 days, and then you have to show that bank statement. You have to add that bank statement to your application to show that you can sustain yourself while you are in the UK. The number third requirement eligibility is that you must be 18 years or over. So you must be 18 years and above. If you are below 18, then you cannot use this process, because this process is actually meant for majority, is meant for adults. So if you are below 18, then you cannot use this process. Additionally, if you've had a charity worker visa in the past, then you cannot actually use this process. If you have been granted charity work visa maybe the previous year, then you cannot actually enjoy from this process. So, however, you can be able to actually also use it if you can prove that when you were granted the charity worker visa, you have been outside UK since last year period. So you have been outside UK, then you can, still apply and you will be considered for this visa. And then the number four requirement is that your job will have to, be able to pay the minimum wage acceptable in the United Kingdom. So your job must be able to pay that, um, pay you at least the minimum wage payable in the UK, and they must prove that during the application process. So that one is between the religious body that will be sponsoring you. They will have to prove to the Home Office that they have the ability to actually pay the required minimum wage, at least the required minimum wage in the United Kingdom. So the document you are required to have, the document that you need to apply for this particular visa, you need the COS, as I mentioned before, which is the certificate of sponsorship. You need a valid passport, international passport, or whatever document you can travel with. You definitely need your passport if you're applying from Nigeria or Ghana, and you also need proof of funds. The amount of money I spoke about, you have to have that proof of fund in your account for 28 days before you print it and add it to your application to show that you can support yourself in the United Kingdom. And you have to have a proof of relationship if you are having your family to join you or to come or apply with you. So you have to actually show that somebody is actually your wife, maybe by your marriage certificate, if it is your child, by birth certificate, family pictures, and all of that to show that you guys are actually born together. So that one is also very important if you want your family to come with you, because of course your family can come with you. And you need your TB test results, like the usual one we do when you come into study. You need that test to be able to prove that you don't have tuberculosis, and you need that test result to add to your application. Now, down to who can come with you, as I've mentioned, your family, your spouse, your partner can actually come with you under this visa, or they can join you, whichever way you can enter, and then they will come on to join you. And then your children that are below the age of 18 can actually join you on this visa. Your spouse and your children can, your dependent on this visa. So you can apply for this category of persons to either join you or apply the same time as you to come to the United Kingdom. And as for your wife, you are going to also need a proof of fund, and the amount that you need to prove that you can support her while they are in the UK is a sum of £285. And as for your dependent children, you are going to need the sum of £315 for one child, and then the subsequent child, each child subsequent after the first one, we have to prove about £200 for them to be able to join you. So you see, guys, the process is pretty straightforward. If you are applying outside the UK, within 3 weeks, you can get decision on your visa. So if the most important thing is for you to get the COS, and once you get the COS, then the rest will be history. It's a very easy process. Within, if you start the process from now, before the ending of August, and you're able to get, you will be in the United Kingdom. So if you can get your COS now, so before the end of August, you would be in the United Kingdom. So guys, take advantage of this process and put in applications to religious organization. You don't necessarily have to be an evangelist, a pastor, or a spiritual person. All that is required of you is a promise that when you come to the UK, you will take up or pick up a missionary position in a religious body, in a religious organization. That's all that is required of you. So, and when you are already in the UK and you have done that job up to a point, you can actually switch to other visas. And even while you are under that visa, working as a missionary or as a religious worker, you can actually do a second job, and you can do a second job for about, I think, 20 hours. So that will also help to augment your earnings. So guys, give this a go, because people are already using it, and I wish you best of luck as you try. See you in my next video. Bye.